Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 882. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do decide to stick around and support my channel, welcome and thank you very much. So, I feel like this reading is for somebody who is very frustrated with a partnership or a connection. The number 2 might be significant for you. And I do think it's important that you explore this frustration and see what it means for yourself, for this relationship, so that way you can better understand how to move forward with it in a way that is healthy for everybody involved. And it's okay to prioritize yourself, to choose yourself if you need to, because you are worth it. I have this card that I'm thinking of that I made that says, you are worth the struggle, you are worth the fight. You deserve to be surrounded by people who see that. Me having to clear my throat here, it's reminding me of your throat chakra. And I feel like there are some things here that you need to express or to be honest about with yourself or somebody else. It feels like there is an opportunity here to be more yourself for your highest good. And I just looked down at the timer when recording this video and I saw the number 222. Number 2 feels very, very important or significant. But getting into the number 882 and interpreting that, the number 8 is about walking away from someone or something that doesn't serve you. So this could be confirmation for somebody to walk away from a relationship, or it's confirmation to work through the frustration and release it, transmute it, or both. But I think it's really, really important right now to prioritize what's going on the inside. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you believing? And make sure that that aligns with your actions, with your words. And I just burped, because I ate not too long before I started recording this, but I do believe that everything happens for a reason, and that was confirmation to release frustration or whatever it is that is creating that frustration, inside or out, or both. And with 2 8s here, that this could be really strong confirmation for someone, or it's like, just like moderate, it's not subtle, but it's also not undeniable. So I feel like some part of you already knows that you need to walk away or work through this frustration. This is just, a decent push or nudge to do that, we'll say. The number 2, like I said, feels very significant. And the number 882, that number is about decisions, priorities, and balance. It can also be confirmation to release someone or something to create more balance. So whatever is causing you frustration, it is creating instability in your life. You need to work through that, remove that, and give yourself more stability, more of what you deserve, more peace. And you decide what that means for you in this physical reality. You could be experiencing a frustration in a relationship or a different situation, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to walk away. But you do need to look at this frustration and determine if walking away is what you need to do. It feels like. Priorities really stuck out to me too, because I feel like what you need to prioritize is your well-being. That is what should mean the most to you right now. Adding up these numbers, 8 plus 8 equals 16, plus 2 is 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. And 9 is about purpose and doing your part in helping the world release what no longer works. So it feels like there is purpose and deeper spiritual meaning to the thoughts, feelings, emotions, beliefs that you are experiencing right now. So not only do you need to understand this frustration, what it means for you practically, but you also are being encouraged to understand what it means to you spiritually. I feel like your ancestors really want you to look at this frustration, and that makes me think that there may be some inner child healing that needs to be done here. This could be an opportunity for somebody to create more, to learn how to create more stability for themselves, how to stand up for themselves more, or something like that. My eye just itched, so if that's what your intuition is telling you, it's confirmation. Because my eye, or your eye, doesn't really matter. The eye reminds me of intuition, the third eye chakra. Is there anything else that I can think of or feel that comes from number 9? I remember what I wanted to say. So, in terms of like your purpose and this being part of a bigger picture, creating stability, learning how to create more balance and peace and stability for yourself is helping the collective learn how to create more balance and peace and stability collectively. I feel like that could be a really motivating or important message for somebody. Other people's ancestors could be trying to connect with you too. So maybe you feel called to mediumship. I'm actually seeing in the Ancestor Spirit Oracle card that says, it's a card about past loved ones. So that could just be confirmation of past loved ones that are trying to connect with you and encourage you, and other people's past loved ones that are trying to connect with you that maybe want to connect with those loved ones who are still alive today, or maybe just to connect with you personally. It really depends. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle Tarot. Really feeling strong ancestor energy for this reading as cards just fly everywhere. Okay, so a few cards fell on the floor. I'm going to take the first one off the top. We have Earth Magic, and it says Nature, Rituals, and Charms. You may feel called to connect with the Earth, Mother Earth, Gaia, nature, seasons, weather patterns. You might also be connected or feel called to nature spirits. This card, it feels very, very grounding, which is so fitting for somebody who needs to work through frustration before, it starts to take control. Whatever you need to work through, it feels like it's deep rooted, which is reminding me of your root chakra. So it's very, very important that you take this seriously, you work through it seriously, and find serious solutions to release this frustration. Because you deserve peace and stability, clarity, predictability. You deserve to be treated like a human being, I want to say. And there could be specific rituals or maybe even charms that are significant for you, and this is confirmation of those.